starters for the homestanding Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys. 7-10 this season. Mark Downey, in his 5th season with the Wonder Boys, has a record of 84-53. His 14th season as a head coach overall. His career mark is 250 and 155. Nathan Kennedy and Blake Draper are the assistant coaches, and Josh Holliday is the graduate assistant. Starting at the guards for Arkansas Tech, Tony Hall, a 6'5" senior from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, 11.4 points, 4.4 rebounds, 2.1 assists. B.J. Johnson, 6'3" freshman, El Dorado, 3.1 points and 3.2 rebounds. And C.J. Mann, a 5'11" freshman from Alma, 11.5 points, 1.8 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game. The forwards for Arkansas Tech are Kevin Howard, a 6'8" senior from Beaumont, Texas, 5.8 points and 3.6 rebounds, and Cameron Kennedy, a 6'7" senior from Little Elm, Texas, 8.1 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game. Those are the starters. Back in 30 seconds with the opening tip. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time Best of the Best in the River Valley. They earn this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville as we get ready for a first-round game in the Great American Conference Tournament between Arkansas Tech and Ouachita Baptist. If you're wondering about our Golden Suns from Arkansas Tech, the nationally 17th ranked and GAC Eastern Division regular season champion Golden Suns, they have a first-round bye tonight. They will be in action at 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday. And we turn now to Kelly Davis, the Director of Alumni Relations, because Kelly knows who the Golden Suns' opponent will be.
Thank you, Sam. All the higher seeds advanced, and so your Golden Suns will be taking on East Central. They were the number 4 seed in the West. They defeated Northwest Oklahoma tonight. It was not easy, but it was a 62-58 victory. All three of the 4 games were very close games except for one. That was Harding, who defeated UA Monticello 90-61. Ouachita defeats Southern Arkansas at a shot at the buzzer, 85-84. And it was Southern Nazarene 69, Oklahoma Baptist 64.
A case of deja vu here tonight at Tucker Coliseum for the second time in 48 hours. The Wonder Boys and the Tigers matching up this time in the first round of the Great American Conference Tournament, and the opening tip is controlled by Ouachita Baptist. Tigers into the front court. They zip it down low for Kulinick. Layup up and good from the right block for Leon Kulinick as the Wonder Boys caught flat-footed by the diagonal pass through the lane, and the Kulinick layup gives Ouachita an early 2-0 lead. Into the front court come the Wonder Boys. Cameron Kennedy with it on the right wing. He is 3rd in the GAC in 3-point field goal percentage this year. Feed to the top of the key for B.J. Johnson. Man-to-man defense for Ouachita Baptist. Pass on the right wing for Kennedy. Defended by Kulinick. Bounce pass into the low post for Howard. Layup good. The two sides have traded layups on the first 2 possessions of the game, and the score is tied at 2 apiece.
Good ball movement. Get the easy shot.
Marvin Williams-Dunn had 6 points and 2 assists here on Saturday. He passes left wing for Medarius Hobson. Hobson had 13 points against the Wonder Boys 2 days ago. It was the 6th time this year that he had reached double figures in scoring. Williams-Dunn with it on the left wing, tries to drive the baseline, cut off by Cameron Kennedy. Bounce pass into the low post for Kulinick. Double teamed, finds the cutter Bankston, and Davion Bankston, who averages 8.3 points per game, lays it up and in. Ouachita has laid it up and in on its first 2 possessions of the game, and now some full court pressure by the Tigers. Off the made basket, C.J. Mann, bounce pass ahead to Kennedy. He gets it over the timeline with a 2.5 to spare with a pass to Tony Hall. Ball reversal, left wing for B.J. Johnson. Feed at the high post for Kennedy. They surround him with 2 defenders. Pass back out to Johnson, 11 to shoot. Pass to the right wing for C.J. Mann. Man defended by Madarius Hobson, tries to drive, lost the handle, loose ball at midcourt. It is picked up by Ouachita. Hobson with it. He circles around on the left wing, gives to the trailer Williams Dunn. Three-pointer is good. Ouachita Baptist has made its first 3 attempts from the field, and the Tigers grab an early 7-2 lead here in the first round of the GAC tournament. The winner gets top-seeded Oklahoma Baptist in Shawnee on Wednesday night. Bounce pass to the left wing for C.J. Mann. Passes right wing for Tony Hall. Zone look defensive late right now for Ouachita as Hall drives the left-handed dribble, and he walked with the basketball. It is the second turnover already for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys average 16.1 turnovers per game, which is second from worst in the conference this year, and Ouachita second in the league in steals at 7.9 per game, and so protecting that basketball even more important than usual tonight for the Wonder Boys, and also even more challenging than usual. Hobson gives at the top of the key for Kendarius Smith. Smith, sixth in the league in scoring at 15.7 points per game. They find Kulinik on the baseline. His short jumper is an air ball. Defensive rebound, Arkansas Tech. Man pushes it the other way, loses the dribble at the top of the key, dives for the loose ball, saves it. Bounce pass ahead for Kennedy. He touches it out to Tony Hall. Now a pass back to C.J. Mann with 17 on the shot clock. Mann drives the left-hand dribble, bounce pass for Howard, layup up and good. 4 early points for Kevin Howard. He is 2 out of 2 from the field, and it is now 7-4. The Ouachita lead is cut to 3.
A good assist by C.J. Mann that time.
Howard averaging 9.7 points per game over his last 3, as compared to his 5.8 points per game average on the season overall. Right wing, Kendarius Smith with it for Ouachita Baptist. Left-handed pass across the top of the key to Marvin Williams Dunn. Dunn plays catch with Kulinik, dribbles to the left corner, trapped there, picks up his dribble, pass out to Bankston. Bankston walked. Turnover is the first of the game for Ouachita, and the Wonder Boys get it back at the 16:48 mark of the first half, with Ouachita Baptist leading 7-4.
A little bunny hop there, got caught.
The Tigers again will employ full court pressure here, trying to test C.J. Mann, the true freshman out of Alma, who's been working through some issues handling the ball as of late, but he has regained his touch from the outside. 6 out of 10 from three-point range over the last 2 games is C.J. Mann. Pass on the right wing for Tony Hall. Bounce pass out to Kennedy. Kennedy sees a seam, shoots for 3. It is good! Cameron Kennedy rattles it home from right of center at the top of the key. It is his 32nd career three-pointer as a Wonder Boy. 25 of those have come this season, and he ties the score at 7 as we approach the 16-minute mark of the first half. Drive by Bankston, passes out left wing for Kendarius Smith. Three-pointer good for Kendarius Smith. Smith, a 46% three-point shooter on the year, gives Ouachita a 10-7 lead. Into the front court come the Wonder Boys. Left wing, Tony Hall gives it out top of the key for Kennedy. Passes on the left wing for C.J. Mann. Mann goes right and throws it away. Out of bounds on the far sideline, intended for B.J. Johnson. The Wonder Boys have turned it over 3 times in the first 4 minutes and 6 seconds, and there's timeout on the floor. 15:54 to go. First half. Ouachita Baptist 10, Arkansas Tech 7. It's the first round of the GAC tournament, and this is Wonder Boys basketball.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful. But the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
This is the 11th postseason meeting between Arkansas Tech and Ouachita Baptist. The first came in the 1957 NAIA District 17 tournament, and I'd be willing to hazard a guess that sitting on press row that night was a young Arkansas Tech student by the name of Van Tyson. Went on to be known as Dr. Tyson, a newspaper man, a professor of journalism here at Arkansas Tech for 33 years. We learned today that Dr. Tyson passed away at the age of 83 on Saturday. a great fan of the Wonder Boys, a great Arkansas Tech alumnus, and tonight's broadcast is dedicated to the memory of Dr. Van Tyson, one of my mentors and one of my favorite teachers. On the right wing, Ouachita Baptist with it. Madarius Hobson shoots and misses a long two-pointer, and Cameron Kennedy has the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Into the front court come the Wonder Boys. Kennedy dribbles to the left wing, bounce pass in the corner for Hall. Tony passed up a three, passes back out to Kennedy. Now C.J. Mann with it with 19 on the shot clock. Mann dribbles right, being harassed by Davion Bankston. Now Kolenik takes him on a switch. 13 to shoot, maybe a mismatch here. Mann shoots over Kolenik and hits. C.J. Mann, the three-pointer from the left wing at the 15:08 mark, and he ties the score at 10.
Good shot.
Arkansas Tech 4 out of 4 from the field when they can get a shot at the basket. They're doing awfully well. It's those 3 turnovers early on that are of concern for the Wonder Boys. Right wing Marvin Williams-Dunn picks up his dribble, bounce pass on the baseline, intended for Kendarius Smith, poked away by B.J. Johnson, and that's why B.J.'s in the starting lineup. He is a defensive specialist, and Coach Downey has a great deal of confidence in that young man. He spent a redshirt year with Coach Downey at Northeastern State last year before coming to Arkansas Tech with Coach Downey in the offseason. Inbound pass to be made by Madarius Hobson. It is B.J. Johnson and C.J. Mann, the 2 cornerstones upon which Coach Downey intends to rebuild this Arkansas Tech men's basketball program. Pass in the corner intended for Davion Bankston, out of bounds. Off of his fingertips, Ouachita commits its second turnover. And now a whistle as Ouachita wants to make a change. The Tigers will insert DJ Kane into the ball game, a 6'1" junior guard from Round Rock, Texas, 9.1 points, 3.1 rebounds, and 2.8 assists per game. He replaces Madarius Hobson.
Talk about turnovers. Both teams have 3 points off turnovers so far.
Man over the timeline, passes to Cameron Kennedy, goes to the left wing, hands it off to Tony Hall. Hall, defended by Bankston, gives top of the key for Johnson. He swings it right side for C.J. Mann. Now a bounce pass out front for Kennedy. Hall takes it on the left wing, right-handed dribble to the free throw line. Dishes for Mann. C.J. sidesteps the defender, shoots for 3, too strong, no good. Kolenik skies for and collects the defensive rebound for Ouachita Baptist. Outlet pass into the front court for Kendarius Smith. Now Marvin Williams-Dunn gets the basketball. He dribbles right, lobs it out on the left wing for Smith. Smith guarded by Tony Hall. Feeds it into the post for Kolenik. Kolenik defended by Howard, backs Howard down. B.J. Johnson comes in to dig down, provide the double team, poke it away. The ball goes out of bounds on the far sideline, and it was last touched by Ouachita Baptist, and another fine defensive play by B.J. Johnson.
Tell you what, DJ's going after every loose ball there is out there. Great effort.
A change for Ouachita, as in for the first time, is Alex Scariolo, a 6'3" freshman guard from Marbella, Spain, 3.8 points and 1.4 rebounds per game. Right wing C.J. Mann on the dribble, leaves it out front with Cameron Kennedy. Kennedy dribbles to the left wing, feeds for Howard on the left baseline. Howard bounce pass for a cutting Tony Hall. Hall couldn't handle it, and it goes out of bounds, last touched by Tony. And the Wonder Boys will make their first change of the game as Kamani Binder, a 6'3" junior guard from Orlando, Florida, is in. Binder averages 4.4 points and 1.8 rebounds per game. He had 10 points here against Ouachita on Saturday, just the second time this year that Binder has reached double figures in scoring. He replaces B.J. Johnson among the Arkansas Tech 5. Kendarius Smith passes right wing for Scariolo. Scariolo looks to drive, dishes for Smith. Top of the key 3 is short, no good. And C.J. Mann takes the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Mann over the timeline, picked up by Scariolo, stops on the right wing, shoots and misses a three-pointer. Rebound collected for Ouachita by Kendarius Smith. Wonder Boys, after they made their first 4 from the field, have now missed 2 in a row. Loose ball in the paint. Tony Hall makes the steal. After Kendarius Smith lost it on his drive, Tony Hall falling down, able to collect the loose ball, and Arkansas Tech takes it the other way. Score still tied at 10. We've played 7 minutes. Howard saves it in for Hall. Three-pointer is short from the right wing, and on the rebound, we've got a whistle and a pushing foul against Arkansas Tech's Cameron Kennedy. It is his first personal foul. It is team foul number 1, and the basketball belongs to Ouachita. Howard is out for the Wonder Boys, replaced by Nico Gosnell, a 6'9" junior forward out of Lone Tree, Iowa, 7.1 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 1.1 blocked shots per game. For Ouachita, it's Davion Bankston, Alex Scariolo, along with DJ Kane. Over on the left side, Madarius Hobson is back in, and Leon Kolenik is in the post. Top of the key, Scariolo with it. Passes right wing for Kane. Kane just 6 of 36 from the field over his last 5. Pass on the left wing for Hobson. Hobson dribbles right, gets to the free throw line, passes in the corner for Scariolo. 17-foot jumper is good and a foul. It'll be a 3-point play opportunity for Alex Scariolo as he was fouled by Tony Hall on the mid-range jumper. The foul on Hall is his first. It is team foul number 2. Into the game for Arkansas Tech, replacing C.J. Mann. It is Justin Briley, a 5'10" junior guard from Plano, Texas, averaging 7.1 points, 1.9 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. Scariolo makes the free throw, completing the 3-point play, and at the 12:25 mark of the opening half, in this first round game in the GAC tournament, it is 13-10 Ouachita. First time these two teams have played, these two programs, I should say, have played a postseason game in Russellville since the 1988 NAI District 17 tournament. Wonder Boys 7-3 all-time against Ouachita in the postseason. The two teams have split 2 previous meetings in the GAC tournament. The Wonder Boys got the best of the Tigers in the 2012 GAC tournament semifinals. The next year in the championship game, it was Ouachita's turn to defeat Arkansas Tech. Right wing Kennedy open for 3, so he takes it, and it is good. Cameron Kennedy with his second 3-pointer, a defensive breakdown there on a bit of a scrambled play for Ouachita as they lost track of Kennedy, and Cameron made them pay. The score is tied at 13 with 11:55 to play in the opening half. Right wing Madarius Hobson gives it to DJ Kane. Kane looks into the post, throws it out top of the key for Kulinik. Pass to the left wing for Scariolo. Scariolo drives and dishes. Hobson 3-pointer is good from the left corner. Madarius Hobson, a 42% 3-point shooter on the year, but he doesn't take very many of them, just 8 out of 19 from beyond the arc coming into the night, and he gives the Tigers a 16-13 lead. 11:29 to go until halftime. Briley passes left wing for Cameron Kennedy. Kennedy pass out to the top of the key for Hall. He swings it on to Binder, right wing. 13 to shoot, feed at the high post for Kennedy. Bounce pass out to Briley, on to Hall. 3-pointer to tie is good from the left wing for Tony Hall. Hall buries the 3-pointer from the left side, his first 3 points of the night. And with those 3 points, Tony gives us already our 5th tie of the game.
Both teams shooting 67% right now. Very good.
Top of the key, Davion Bankston. This game being played at a very high level early on. Madarius Hobson gets a ball screen from Bankston, gives it to him on a pick and pop. Bankston drives, layup try, blocked by Kennedy. It is saved by Kulinik off Gosnell's leg, and the Tigers will maintain possession when we come back. 10 minutes and 48 seconds to play in the first half. Arkansas Tech 16, Ouachita Baptist 16. It's the GAC tournament from Russellville, and this is Wonder Boys basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Wright Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. Well, we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Kelly Davis keeping an eye on the other men's first-round games in the GAC tournament tonight.
Down in Arkadelphia, number 3 seed Henderson State 22, Harding 18. And over in the west, it is Southwest Oklahoma 16, Southeast Oklahoma 13. And in the other game, Northwest Oklahoma 5, East Central 0.
This is the 139th postseason game in Wonder Boys history as Bankston takes the inbound pass and misses the 15-foot jumper. Defensive rebound, Cameron Kennedy. Outlet pass for Justin Briley. Briley feeds it ahead for Gosnell, and he stuffs it through with 2 hands. An emphatic slam dunk by Nico Gosnell with 10:35 left in the first half to give Arkansas Tech its first lead of the game, but it is quickly erased on an Alex Scariolo layup on the other end. Just 10 seconds later, Scariolo ties it at 18. It is the 6th tie in the first 9 minutes and 41 seconds of this game. Maybe one of those nights. Briley with it at the top of the key, passes right wing for Kennedy. Now across to B.J. Johnson. Binder makes the catch on the right wing. Defended by Hobson. Bounce pass in the corner for Kennedy. Cameron's had the hot hand early. Feed for Gosnell. Back out to Kennedy. Passed up a 3. Lobs it back in for Gosnell. 7 to shoot. Nico back. Scariolo down. Layup. Up. No good, but a whistle and a foul on Alex Scariolo. And once Cameron made the post entry feed, it was obvious why he passed up that open 3. Nico Gosnell had a significant height advantage over Scariolo, the way it had ended up defensively for Ouachita, and Scariolo had no choice but to take the foul there to prevent the layup. It is Scariolo's first foul, and it will be 2 free throws for Nico Gosnell. His first shot is up and good. Gosnell on the season for Arkansas Tech has thus far connected on 55% of his free throw tries.
He really had no choice but to give the foul up there.
It is the first team foul against Ouachita. Into the game for the first time for the Tigers is Kobe Dunlap, a 6'3" freshman guard from Greenbrier, averaging 3.9 points and 0.8 rebounds per game. So it's Scariolo, Hobson, Kane, Matt Stanley, and Kobe Dunlap for Ouachita. Stanley is a 6'8" senior forward from Cabot, averaging 7.3 points and 2.9 rebounds per game. Gosnell made both free throws, 9:41 to go in the half now, and Arkansas Tech leads 20-18. As a result of those Gosnell free throws. 3-point try on the other end, rattles out, no good for Kane, and it's been that kind of life for DJ Kane as of late shooting the basketball. As we referenced, he's been having some struggles over the last 5 games. Counterattack by Justin Briley results in a foul against Ouachita. It is Kane picking up the foul. It is his first. It is team foul number 2. And to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech, seeking his first point of the night, goes Justin Briley.
I'll have to watch Dunlap. He came in Saturday's game and hit a couple of threes real quick.
Briley, a 59% free throw shooter on the year. And I'll tell you, Kelly, he did the same thing down at Arkadelphia.
Sure did.
So far this year, Kobe Dunlap has made 9 3-pointers, and 4 of them have come against Arkansas Tech. Briley to the free throw line after missing the first one. His second one is good. 9:24 to go first half. And the Wonder Boys have a 21-18 lead. Arkansas Tech has made 3 consecutive field goal tries. Neither side has led by more than 5 points here in the early going. And that 5-point lead was in the first 2 minutes. It's been very tight throughout. Top of the key, Kane dribbles right elbow extended, throws it out to an open Hobson for 3, and he knocks it down. Madarius Hobson gets free for the second time tonight, and for the second time he cashes it in. And he ties the score at 21 with his second 3-pointer of the game. Ouachita, 4 out of 7 from beyond the arc through the first 11 minutes. And this is a Ouachita team that came in 11th in the conference in 3-point field goals made at just 6.5 per game. And by percentage, they are the worst 3-point shooting team in the conference at just over 31%, but you wouldn't know it by tonight. An answer by Justin Briley as he hits the 3 from in the right corner. The Wonder Boys now 5 out of 8 from downtown, and Coach Dennis Nutt wants a timeout. 8:38 to go first half. Wonder Boys lead 24-21. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
8 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first half. Arkansas Tech 24, Ouachita Baptist 21. It's the first round of the 2021 Great American Conference Tournament being played at on-campus locations this year due to GAC return-to-play protocols. Feed in the paint for Matt Stanley. He kicks it out right side for Hobson. This time his 3-pointer is no good. A fight for the rebound. It's loose in the paint. It rolls out to DJ Kane on the left wing, and Ouachita will reset with 20 on the shot clock. Pass on the right wing for Dunlap. 3-pointer good, and Kobe Dunlap has now made half of his 10 3-pointers this season against the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys. He's done it in just 3 games, and he has tied the score at 24. Into the front court comes Kamani Binder. Binder bounce pass in the corner for B.J. Johnson. Johnson dribbles up to the wing. Ouachita in a 2-3 zone defensively, but matching up out of it. Bounce pass into the post for Nico Gosnell. He works on Stanley, backs him down to the rim. Jump hook is short, no good. Stanley forced the miss and rebounded it. Matt Stanley had 4 points here on Saturday. He's averaging 9.2 points per game over his last 6. He had 14 points earlier this season in Arkadelphia against the Wonder Boys. Jumper from the left baseline, no good for a new face in the game for Ouachita. That is Lorenz Nero, a 6'2" senior guard from Hot Springs, averaging 3.8 points and 2.2 rebounds per game. Right wing Briley with it, crossover dribble, gets to the baseline, cut off there by Nero, double teamed by Stanley, passes out to Johnson in the corner. 15 to shoot. Briley gets it back, gives top of the key for Kamani Binder. Pass on the left wing for Tony Hall. He zips it across for Johnson. Now Briley has it again, 7 to shoot. Left-handed dribble, picks it up, gives to Gosnell at the free throw line. Gosnell drives, and with 3 on the shot clock, we have a whistle and a foul committed by Ouachita Baptist, and few things will frustrate a coach more than defending that well for 27 seconds and then committing a foul. It takes us to a timeout on the floor. 6 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the first half. Arkansas Tech 24, Ouachita Baptist 24, back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Beltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
6 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the first half. Arkansas Tech and Ouachita Baptist tied at 24 in the first round of the Great American Conference Tournament. This game being played at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Other first-round games taking place at on-campus sites around the GAC. A first-round bye tonight in the women's tournament for the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns. Pass at the top of the key, stolen by Madarius Hobson. He takes it the other way, misses the layup. Offensive rebound, DJ Kane gets it out to Dunlap for 3. It is no good. It rims out. Offensive rebound by Stanley. Put back try blocked by B.J. Johnson. Rebounded by Hobson. Out it goes to Kane. 17 on the shot clock after the reset following the offensive rebound. Feed to the high post for Stanley. He faces up on Gosnell. Now puts his back to him. Goes to the rim, and Gosnell blocks his shot out of bounds. Ouachita will maintain possession with 8 on the shot clock as Coach Downey exhorts his team to rebound.
Yeah, getting too many easy second chance rebounds here.
Inbound pass, top of the key for Stanley. Tries to hand it off to Kane, but Hall wouldn't let him have it. Now it goes to Nero, 2 on the shot clock. Passes to Kane. Kane's 3 blocked by Hall, and it's a shot clock violation against Ouachita Baptist. The basketball goes back to Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys, 8 out of 12 from the field, 5 of 8 from three-point range. Arkansas Tech has already scored more points here in the first half of this game than they scored in the entire first half on Saturday, and we've still got 6 minutes and 11 seconds to go until halftime here tonight.
Good defensive effort that time.
Top of the key, Nico Gosnell gives left wing for C.J. Mann. Mann dribbles right, leaves it on the left wing with Kennedy. Three-pointer on the way, and good again for Cameron Kennedy. He is 3 out of 3 from beyond the arc. 9 points for the senior from Little Elm, Texas, and a 27-24 lead for Arkansas Tech. Top of the key, Nero gives right wing for Dunlap. Kobe Dunlap to DJ Kane now. 16 to shoot for Ouachita. Kane dribbles left into the corner, guarded by B.J. Johnson. Zips it out to Nero. Reverses it on the right side for Hobson. Jab step. Now he drives the baseline. Cut off by 2 defenders. Throws it in the corner for Kane. Kane drives. Feeds it down low. Layup try is up and no good for Nero. Defensive rebound by Tony Hall of Arkansas Tech. And the Wonder Boys go the other way as Ouachita now has missed 5 consecutive attempts from the field. Meanwhile, the Wonder Boys have made 5 of their last 6 attempts from the field.
Shooting 69%.
Man goes right, gives on the wing for Tony Hall. Coach Downey not pleased with the spacing and the ball movement here. And as a result, he's going to make a change. Right wing, B.J. Johnson passes left side for Mann. Man dribbles into the corner, double teamed, dribbles out of it, 2 to shoot, out to Tony. Tony from 30 feet, it is no good. Offensive rebound by Nico Gosnell, out to Man, he'll try for 3. It is no good, too strong. Hall with another offensive rebound, but he had to push off to get it.
Yeah.
It is going to be Tony Hall's second personal foul. It is team foul number 3 against Arkansas Tech. The two sides are now even in that regard. And it will be Ouachita Baptist basketball. Changes both ways. Let's reset the lineups. Davion Bankston, DJ Kane, Kendarius Smith, Madarius Hobson, and Leon Kulinick. Now the 5 on the floor for Ouachita. For Arkansas Tech, it's Kevin Howard, Cameron Kennedy, Kamani Binder, B.J. Johnson, and Justin Briley. Right wing Kane. They reverse it left side for Kendarius Smith. Smith with 3 points so far tonight, dribbles into the corner, trapped there, passes out of it to Bankston. In the corner for Hobson, three-pointer not there. Defensive rebound from the weak side by B.J. Johnson of Arkansas Tech. 4:23 to go, first half. Wonder Boys lead 27-24. Briley feeds Howard, left-handed layup try, and he is fouled by DJ Kane. Kane gets his second, the team's fourth, and it'll be 2 free throw attempts for Kevin Howard.
2 on Kane,
Howard, 22 out of 26 at the free throw line this year, 85%. Howard with 4 points so far tonight. He had 8 points and 3 rebounds in the Wonder Boys win over Ouachita here 48 hours ago. The first try for Howard is on its way and no good off the back iron. Arkansas Tech 3 of 5 at the free throw line so far tonight. The Wonder Boys came in shooting 66.1% at the free throw line as a team this year. That ranks 10th among the 12 members of the Great American Conference. Howard's second free throw try is short, and the defensive rebound is collected for Ouachita by Kendarius Smith.
Needed those.
Wonder Boys set up the full court press. Pass over the timeline for Bankston. Bankston wants to drive, loses the handle. It's picked up for Arkansas Tech by Briley. It's 2 on 3 the other way, so Briley will wait for help. Gives in the corner for Binder. Kamani for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Johnson, put back try, no good. Rebound, Ouachita. Out of there with it is Madarius Hobson. Hobson into the front court, it's 4 on 3. Feeds Kulinick. Layup is good for Leon Kulinick. Kulinick has 4 points, 3:49 to go first half, and it's down to a 1-point lead for Arkansas Tech at 27-26. That ends a string of 6 consecutive missed field goal attempts for Ouachita Baptist. Tigers now 10 of 23 from the field, 44%. Right wing Binder, jab step, defended by Hobson, throws it to the top of the key for Briley. 10 to shoot. Left wing Johnson tries to drive, cut off by Kane, and he throws it away, too tall, in the deep right corner for Justin Briley. Turnover number 6 for Arkansas Tech, and there's timeout on the floor. 3:24 to go, first half. Arkansas Tech 27, Ouachita Baptist 26. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time Best of the Best in the River Valley. They earn this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
After making 9 of their first 13 attempts from the field, the Wonder Boys have finally cooled off a little bit, missing 4 in a row from the field, now 9 of 17, 53%. And following the timeout and following the 6th turnover of the game for Arkansas Tech, Ouachita Baptist has it down by 1 with 3:17 to go in the first half of this opening round game in the 2021 Great American Conference Tournament. The winner gets Oklahoma Baptist at 7:30 on Wednesday night. The loser is done for the season. Bounce pass deflected by Briley. Loose ball collected for Arkansas Tech by Cameron Kennedy. Turnover number 7 for the Tigers. In transition, Briley leaves it with Kennedy. Kennedy looks into the post. Dribbles right, goes between the legs with the dribble, hands it off to Briley. Briley checks to make sure he's in bounds and dribbles right. 18 on the shot clock. Briley defended by Koenig. He should be able to take him off the dribble with his superior quickness. He steps back to shoot a long two. It is an air ball. Offensive rebound, Kevin Howard. Howard gives to Briley. Briley gives to Johnson. Stripped away and stolen by Kendarius Smith. Smith leads a 3-on-2. He gives to Hobson. Ahead it goes for Kane. Kane can't make the layup. Defensive rebound, Arkansas Tech. Binder ahead to Briley. Briley goes to the left wing. 2:24 to go first half. Arkansas Tech leading 27-26. Binder with it on the right wing. Gives out front for Briley. And Justin wants to catch his breath for just a minute. C.J. Mann will check in at the next dead ball. Top of the key, Briley. 11 on the shot clock. Drives, kicks it for Kennedy. Cameron sidesteps a defender, shoots a long two. It is in and out, no good. And Davion Bankston has the defensive rebound for Ouachita Baptist. Into the front court come the Tigers. Make it 6 consecutive misses from the field for the Wonder Boys. And Ouachita with another chance to regain the lead. DJ Kane dribbles right. Passes on the baseline for Kulinik. 16-foot jumper good for Leon Kulinik. He has 6 points. He's 3 out of 4 from the field. And Ouachita goes back in front 28-27 here in the waning minutes of the opening half. Top of the key, Justin Briley on the dribble. Gives on the right wing for B.J. Johnson. Johnson gives top of the key for Kennedy. On to Briley on the left wing. Now Kennedy with it top of the key. 10 to shoot. Guarded by Madarius Hobson. Zips it down low for Howard. Howard flashed open. Kennedy found him, and Howard lays it in. 6 first half points for Kevin Howard. 1:18 to go in the half, and the Wonder Boys in front 29-28. Right wing DJ Kane. Bounce pass into the low post for Bankston. He kicks it out to Smith. Onto a wide open Madarius Hobson. He misses from 17 feet on the left baseline. Defensive rebound, Justin Briley. 1-on-2. Briley with a jump stop, and he walked with the basketball. Turnover number 7 against Arkansas Tech. C.J. Mann is in for the Wonder Boys. He will replace Justin Briley.
Briley pleading his case for the walk.
For Ouachita, it's now Davion Bankston, DJ Kane, Kendarius Smith, Kobe Dunlap, and Leon Kulinik as Dunlap checks back into the game here. Right wing Bankston gives it out to Dunlap. He's guarded by C.J. Mann. They reverse it left side for Kane. Kane doesn't want the ball screen from Kulinik. Instead gives top of the key for Kendarius Smith. 13 on the shot clock. 40 seconds left in the half. Wonder Boys by 1. Skip pass to Dunlap. Pulls the trigger on a 3. It is off to the right. No good. Howard fights for and gets the defensive rebound. Into the front court come the Wonder Boys. Up by 1. Shot clock and first half clock almost identical. Could hold for the final shot of the half here. C.J. Mann, though, drives, shoots from 10 feet, and it goes over the top of the backboard as he was influenced by Kulinik there, and that altered his shot, and he missed it. And it'll belong to Ouachita. Now the Tigers, if they want to, can hold for the final shot of the half and perhaps grab the lead right before the intermission.
I would be shocked if they didn't.
Full court pressure by Arkansas Tech. Bankston with it in the backcourt. 17 seconds left in the half. Bankston poked away by B.J. Johnson. Johnson with the steal at midcourt. Goes to the rim. He is fouled from behind with 10.3 seconds left in the first half. B.J. Johnson with the steal, and then he draws the foul on Davion Bankston. It is Bankston's first, and it'll be 2 free throws for B.J. Johnson with 10.3 seconds to go in the first half. And B.J. Johnson has been a difference maker with his defense here in the first half.
He's played great defense, coming in backside help, getting good rebounds, steals.
Johnson to the free throw line. The first of 2 tries for the freshman from El Dorado is good. Johnson now 6 out of 13 at the free throw line this year. He had 2 points and 1 rebound on Saturday. Those were his same figures when the Wonder Boys faced Ouachita Baptist in Arkadelphia back on February the 12th. His second try is good, and with 10.3 seconds to go in the opening half, the Arkansas Tech lead is 3. Ouachita with the ball, 8 seconds left in the half. Johnson nearly with another steal as he harasses Hobson. Ahead to Dunlap. Fadeaway 3 is no good. Rebound Kennedy, and that is how the first half comes to an end. After 20 minutes of basketball at John E. Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, our score in the first round of the Great American Conference Tournament is Arkansas Tech University 31 and Ouachita Baptist University 28. Back in 3 minutes. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Hello, my name is Jason Geiken. Vice President for Advancement here at Arkansas Tech University, and I'm very excited to welcome you to this event. As we continue meeting virtually in order to keep one another safe, we wanted to find a way to connect with you and say thank you for all of your support of Arkansas Tech and its mission to support the lives of our students. The goal of today's event will be to give you a glimpse of all the work that's been happening at ATU and to keep you updated on the current state of the university. Additionally, we want to give you the opportunity to be inspired. Today, you'll get to hear from an Arkansas Tech alum about their time at ATU and their life after earning a degree. We hope that it will inspire you to continue using your ATU degree to make our state, region, and world a better place. Before we get started, I want to introduce our president, Dr. Robin Bowen, and she wants to officially welcome you to this event.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining us for today's event. We are excited to share all that we've been up to at Arkansas Tech. However, before we get started with the formal program, I wanted to take a moment to say how glad we are that you could join us. This has been an interesting time at Arkansas Tech, but I am so incredibly grateful that we have such wonderful members of our faculty and staff who are willing to continually go above and beyond to support our students. As you'll hear throughout today's program, that the work we're doing, despite a global pandemic, is pretty incredible. As an Arkansas Tech alum, you have much to be proud of. I'll turn things back over to Mr. Jason Guykin for now, but again, thank you for your support and your encouragement of Arkansas Tech University.
Thank you, Dr. Bowen. And now I want to take a moment to introduce Sierra Mills to give you a brief update of campus. Sierra is a journalism student at ATU and hopes to one day be a reporter at a television station.
Hello, my name is Sierra Mills and I'm excited to give you a brief update to campus from this semester. First, the contractors have been working hard to complete the repairs to Williamson Hall. The framing on the second floor was completed earlier this month. Additionally, crews are still on target to have our students and staff in the building by this fall. Our students and faculty are innovative, and this setback hasn't stopped them. They have continued to think creatively by offering to-go menus like take and bake pizza kits and a charcuterie board. Additionally, we opened a student union in the whole building. The union, funded through student fees, is located where the swimming pool used to be. It includes seating, a stage for special events, a smoothie and snack bar, and a video game station. Students can also enjoy spectacular views on game days at the outside patio and fire pit seating. Our academic areas have also been working hard. This past fall, ATU had a visit from the Higher Learning Commission for accreditation. These visits happen every 10 years, and we were excited to show the accreditors all the work our faculty and staff do each and every day. Additionally, our graduate college has been working hard to grow our graduate presence throughout the state and the region. Beginning this fall, the grad college will be offering a new tuition waiver to better support graduate students. Graduate students who apply by March 1st and enroll in 9 hours this fall can receive a $500 tuition waiver. We are excited about how this program will help students in our state and region. Finally, we want to share the university's new branding with you. Throughout 2020, ATU launched its newest logo and branding efforts. This summer, we updated billboards, business cards, on-campus signage, and filmed a new commercial. All parts of the new branding seek to focus on the ATU experience, determination of our students, supportive faculty to help students succeed, and innovation and willingness to try new approaches. And now we want you to be among the first to see ATU's new commercial.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it. because first is who we are.
Thanks for joining me on this ATU update. I'm Sierra Mills.
Thank you, Sierra, for volunteering your time and talents to help our alumni learn about all the great things going on right here at Arkansas Tech. Now, I want to introduce you to Dave Pinson. Dave is a past president of the ATU Alumni Board. He owns Trinity Multifamily, a real estate company based in Northwest Arkansas that employs more than 400 individuals across 14 states. Additionally, he was recognized last fall by his fraternity with the Knight Commander's Accolade by the Kappa Alpha Order. The award is the highest award the group can bestow on an individual.
Hello, my name is Dave Pinson, and I'm a 2002 and 2004 graduate of Arkansas Tech University. My family and I currently reside in Greenwood, Arkansas, and I own and operate Trinity Multifamily, a real estate firm based in Fort Smith. We manage over 20,000 apartment and commercial units in more than a dozen states. My time at Tech was instrumental in preparing me for what I do today. The small class sizes, quality of education, and leadership opportunities presented to me by the Student Government Association and Kappa Alpha Order have greatly assisted me in becoming who I am today. I had the honor this past year to serve as the president of the Alumni Board, and I'm still involved as the past president of the board. In addition to this, I still work with the local GAC chapter at Tech, and I am a donor. For several years after I graduated from Tech, I wasn't involved, and being a part of the Alumni Board helped re-engage me and brought me back to Arkansas Tech. For all of you wanting to be involved at Tech, I encourage you to contact the Alumni Office, follow the various social media pages, and moreover, visit campus. A lot of exciting changes are taking place, and Tech is a beautiful place. By giving back to Arkansas Tech, and whether it be in time or treasure, you will help ensure the Tech experience for generations to come.
Thank you again for sharing that inspiring insight. As we close out today's program, we want to say thank you again for joining us today. We've enjoyed sharing with you so much about campus, and we hope that you've enjoyed hearing about what's going on here at Arkansas Tech. Also, we want to make sure you save the date for our annual Foundations and Futures event on April 16th. It's a virtual event, and we hope that you'll join us as we celebrate the 2020 and 2021 Hall of Distinction inductees and support scholarships at ATU. Thank you again for joining us, and thank you for all that you do for Arkansas Tech University.
Serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Halftime in the first round of the Great American Conference Tournament. This game being played at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, and the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys have a 31-28 lead over Ouachita Baptist. Right now, we turn it over to Kelly Davis for a look at what else is happening in the GAC tournament.
Thank you, Sam. Let's look at the women's side of the GAC, as we had 4 games as well tonight. All of those were the 3 through 6 seeds. And in the East, it was Ouachita Baptist hitting a shot at the buzzer. I mean, at the buzzer. Sam and I were sitting here watching that play out, and there was about 0.2 of a second left when Miss Crow released that shot, nothing but net. So they win 85-84 over Southern Arkansas. And in the other game in the East, it was Harding, had no issues at all, number 3 seed, defeating UA Monticello, the number 6 seed, 90-61. In the West side, 2 very good games as well. East Central comes from behind the number 4 seed to beat the number 5 seed, Northwest Oklahoma, 62-58. And Southern Nazarene, the number 3 seed, they had all they needed with Oklahoma Baptist tonight. They came in as the number 6 seed and trailed a lot of that game, but they came out in the end 69-64 with the victory. So what does that mean in the GAC tournament standings and the bracket. So the quarterfinals are set on the women's side. In the East, the number 1 seed, Arkansas Tech Golden Suns, they will be taking on the number 4 seed, East Central, Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Join us here in Tucker Coliseum. If you can't latch on to one of those tickets, be sure and listen to us. Watch it on the airwaves online and listen to Sam give the play-by-play. The number 2 seed, Southeast Oklahoma State, they will be taking on Harding University. And on the other side of the bracket, the number 1 seed in the West, Southwest Oklahoma State, they will be taking on Ouachita Baptist. And Henderson State, the number 2 seed in the East, they will be taking on Southern Nazarene. The home teams, obviously, Southwest Oklahoma and Arkansas Tech, Southeast Oklahoma State, and Henderson State. So that's what we have on the women's side. All these halftime scores for you on the men's side is Harding trails Henderson State 51-31 at halftime. 20-point difference there. Southeast Oklahoma 44, Southwest Oklahoma 31. And with 2 minutes to go in the first half, Northwest Oklahoma State has a 27-25 lead over the home team, East Central. That game was delayed just a little bit because they had a doubleheader there in southern Oklahoma because the Northwest East Central ladies also played there tonight. So that was a little bit unusual, but like you said, Sam, made traveling a little bit easier and made the radio broadcast real easy.
Absolutely.
So there you go. We'll give you a halftime score later on that game.
Here in Russellville, we are about ready for the second half with Arkansas Tech leading 31-28 over Ouachita Baptist in the first round of the Great American Conference Tournament. We will pause for 2 minutes and then come back with the second half. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. Well, we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Beltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
We are ready for the second half at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 31 and Ouachita Baptist 28 as we get ready to go to the final 20 minutes of regulation. Here tonight, the winner of this one advances to face Oklahoma Baptist at 7:30 on Wednesday night, and the loser will see its season come to an end. If the Wonder Boys go on to win and play on Wednesday night, our plan is to broadcast the Golden Suns game live and in person from right here at Tucker Coliseum at 5:30 on Wednesday night, and then we will turn on the video feed from our friends at Oklahoma Baptist, and Kelly and I will sit right here as long as Brent Linker, our Director of Athletic Facilities, will leave the lights on for us. We plan on sitting right here and broadcasting the men's game remotely for you, and we certainly hope that that is the case, but the Wonder Boys will have to hang on to this lead for another 20 minutes in order to make that possible. B.J. Johnson, Tony Hall, Kevin Howard, Cameron Kennedy, and C.J. Mann are the 5 for Arkansas Tech. Kendarius Smith, Marvin Williams-Dunn, Davion Bankston, Leon Kulinick, and Madarius Hobson for Ouachita Baptist. Top of the key, Kennedy gives right wing to Mann, shoots for 3, off to the left and short, no good. Howard gets the rebound, hands it off to B.J. Johnson. Johnson out to Mann, on to Kennedy, left wing for Tony Hall. Hall guarded by Hobson. Jab step, thought about a 3, now he drives into the lane, leans in from 9 feet, short, no good. Defensive rebound by Marvin Williams-Dunn off a Davion Bankston deflection. Williams-Dunn into the front court. He hit 2 3-pointers against Arkansas Tech here on Saturday. Gives it up on the right wing for Kendarius Smith. You'd have to think the Tigers are looking to get Smith going offensively, and that's a good start for the young man as he knocks down the 3-pointer from right of center at the top of the key, tying the score at 31. Kendarius Smith, who came into the night as the 6th leading scorer in the Great American Conference at 15.7 points per game, only attempted 2 field goal tries in the first half, and he made 1 of those. Now he's 2 out of 3, and the score is tied at 31. Bounce pass at the high post for Kennedy. Out to Hall, open look at 3 is good for Tony Hall as Marvin Williams-Dunn with a lapse defensively for Ouachita, leaving Hall open, and it's 34-31. Wonder Boys by 3 on Tony Hall's 2nd 3-pointer of the night and his 31st of the season. Right wing Madarius Hobson, guarded by Kennedy and Howard. Bounce pass out to Kulinick. Leon Kulinick for 3. It is good from the right wing for Leon Kulinick at the 18:36 mark as the two sides trading 3-pointers to begin this half. Tony Halls, though, rattles out no good. Howard with the putback. Kevin Howard with the putback, and the Wonder Boys lead 36-34 on his second chance points. 8 points now and 4 rebounds on the night for the senior from Beaumont, Texas. Top of the key, Marvin Williams-Dunn gives left wing for Madarius Hobson. Hobson guarded by Kennedy. Feeds it down low. Layup try up and good for Davion Bankston. Bankston's layup from the right side of the hoop at the 18:04 mark ties the score at 36. Wonder Boys into the front court. B.J. Johnson passes left wing for C.J. Mann. This is the 11th time tonight that the score has been tied. Left wing Johnson. Cross-court pass deflected. Loose ball stolen by the same man who deflected it, Kendarius Smith. Ahead on the fast break for Bankston. To the rim. Layup is no good. A late whistle and an offensive foul against Davion Bankston of Ouachita Baptist. It is his 2nd personal foul, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech on team foul number 1 this half on Ouachita Baptist.
I'll agree with you. It was just a tad late.
Cameron Kennedy gets the ball inbounds to C.J. Mann. Now back to Kennedy. Cameron with it in the backcourt, throws it over the timeline to B.J. Johnson. Johnson with it on the Tech logo at midcourt. Wonder Boys have done a nice job never panicking against the Ouachita full-court press here tonight. 2-3 zone defense for the Tigers. Kennedy looks to drive, dishes out for Hall. Hall left-handed dribble drive. Down the left side of the lane, layup is no good. Fight for the rebound. It is Arkansas Tech who comes out of there with it. Kennedy got it. Now Hall with it in the left corner. Back to Kennedy. Open look at 3. It is off to the right, no good. And the defensive rebound by Leon Kulinick of Ouachita Baptist. Tigers into the front court with a chance to grab the lead. Hobson drives, cut off on the left block by Kennedy and Howard. Out to Kulinick. 3-pointer is short, no good. Defensive rebound by Cameron Kennedy of Arkansas Tech. That is already 6 rebounds in this game for Kennedy. Hall in transition, 3-pointer good. Tony Hall with the 3 from the right wing, and timeout is taken by Ouachita Baptist. Arkansas Tech leads 39-36, 16:45 to go. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time Best of the Best in the River Valley. They earn this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
The Wonder Boys came into the night top 4 in the GAC in three-point field goals made and three-point field goal percentage this year. And Arkansas Tech living up to that reputation so far, 8 out of 17, 47% from the arc, beyond the arc, I should say, tonight for the Wonder Boys. Ouachita Baptist with the basketball. Following the timeout, Arkansas Tech leading 39-36, 16:31 to go. Kendarius Smith has it for Ouachita, guarded by C.J. Mann, passing the right wing for Hobson. Now they find the cutter to the basket. It is Bankston. His layup is good. Cameron Kennedy did everything he could to prevent it, but Bankston had a step on him, made the catch and the layup. It's 39-38. The Arkansas Tech lead is cut to 1. 6 points for Davion Bankston. He is 3 out of 5 from the field. Kennedy handoff in the front court for C.J. Mann, 17 to shoot, 16:02 left in regulation. Wonder Boys by 1. Howard hands it off to Mann. CJ goes right, got a pick from Howard. Pick and roll. The bounce pass is deflected out of bounds by Koenig, and there's timeout on the floor. 15 minutes, 54 seconds to go, second half. Arkansas Tech 39, Ouachita Baptist 38. We pause for 1 minute. In the first round of the GAC tournament, this is Wonder Boys basketball.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
15 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the second half. Arkansas Tech 39, Ouachita Baptist 38. Wonder Boys with the basketball. Following the under-16 media timeout, C.J. Mann, inbound pass deflected out by Bankston. And as it rolls away, that gives Kelly Davis a chance to update us on the GAC scoreboard.
Tell you what, Henderson State still rolling, 56-32 over Harding. 19 minutes to go in that game. It's Southeast Oklahoma 51, Southwest Oklahoma 31.
C.J. Mann with the basketball for Arkansas Tech. Shot clock buzzer sounds before he could get up the three-pointer. Kendarius Smith forcing that shot clock violation defensively for Ouachita. And the basketball goes back to the Tigers on the Arkansas Tech turnover. It is the 10th turnover of the game for Arkansas Tech compared to 9 for Ouachita Baptist. The Wonder Boys have an 8-3 edge in points off of turnovers. Into the front court, Marvin Williams-Dunn. Pass to the right wing, received there by Kendarius Smith. Left-handed dribble to the top of the key. Guarded by B.J. Johnson. Lost the handle. Saved for Ouachita by Bankston. Going to the rim, he lost the handle. Loose ball. Johnson dives on it for Arkansas Tech. Ouachita is going to tie it up. The possession arrow favors the Tigers, and they will throw it in from the baseline with apparently 12 on the shot clock unless they decide that there was a change of possession there, which one could argue since B.J. Johnson at one point had sole possession of the basketball. One could argue that, but one would be wrong.
Gonna leave it at 12.
And the inbound pass comes to Bankston. Bankston guarded by Tony Hall. Gives it out front to Hobson. Now to Williams-Dunn on the right wing. Williams-Dunn drives, gets to the rim, and gets a foul called against Arkansas Tech. Out of control, not sure what he was going to do with it, and bailed out by a foul call. It is Tony Hall who picks up his third personal foul. Team foul number 1 this half, and now a tough decision for head coach Mark Downey. Is he going to stick with Tony with 3 fouls? And still 15-18 to go. The first free throw try for Marvin Williams-Dunn is no good. Williams-Dunn is a 60% free throw shooter on the year. This is his first trip to the line tonight. His second try is good. And with that, he ties the score at 39, and it is our 12th tie of the game. C.J. Mann on the dribble into the front court for Arkansas Tech. Goes to the right elbow, passes out on the wing for Hall. Hall dribble drive, gets to the right side of the hoop, can't get the bank shot to go, but a whistle and a foul against Ouachita Baptist. It'll be 2 free throws for Tony Hall. Leon Kulinik picks up the foul. His first, team foul number 2, as consistently here tonight, this officiating crew has let both teams play, and as long as it's consistent, everybody can adjust and adapt, and that's exactly what it's been here tonight. Hall to the free throw line. First try is up and good. Nothing but net for Tony Hall, his 10th point of the game. It is the 22nd time in 46 career games as a Wonder Boy that Tony Hall has reached double figures in scoring. Came into the night with 406 career points in 2 years at Arkansas Tech. He makes both free throws, 15:05 to go. Arkansas Tech leads 41-39. Into the front court on the dribble comes Kendarius Smith. Passes across for Marvin Williams-Dunn. Williams-Dunn guarded by Justin Briley, who replaced C.J. Mann among the Arkansas Tech 5 just a moment ago. Dribbling right, Madarius Hobson. Hobson guarded by Kennedy. Now throws it cross court to Williams-Dunn. Williams-Dunn defended by Briley. Tries to drive. Briley won't let him. Dunn pulls up for a long 2. It is no good off the back lip. Offensive rebound, though, by Bankston. Ouachita Baptist gets its 6th offensive rebound of the night. The two sides are now tied in that category. Left wing Hobson. Looks to drive, gets into the lane. Bounce pass on the baseline for Kulinik. Kulinik backs Howard down, spins. Left-handed layup is good for Leon Kulinik. 14 minutes and 18 seconds to go. And we have our 13th tie of the night. 41 apiece with 14:12 to go. Top of the key, Briley. Passes right wing for Tony Hall. Howard flashes to the top of the key. Makes a catch. Gives left wing for Briley. Briley back to Howard. Howard got his defender in the air, drew a foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for Kevin Howard with exactly 14 minutes to play. The foul on Ouachita Baptist is on Kendarius Smith. He picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 3, and Kevin Howard to the free throw line where he is 0 for 2 tonight. And on the season, Kevin is now 22 of 28 at the charity stripe. First try is on its way and good for Kevin Howard. He will have a second opportunity.
Gets a little quiet in here, doesn't it?
DJ Kane replacing Madarius Hobson for Ouachita Baptist.
All right, drum roll, please.
I will very much be glad next season when it's not so quiet in all these arenas.
I agree with you.
Certainly hope that's the case. Howard made the first free throw try. His second one is also good. Exactly 14 minutes to play.
It will be.
It will be.
It will be.
It will be safe
Write
to
it
do
down.
so. I hope so. 43-41. For reasons much more important than basketball games, I hope so. Into the front court comes Ouachita Baptist. Marvin Williams-Dunn with the basketball. Hands it off on the left wing for DJ Kane. Throws it across to Kendarius Smith. Back to Kane now on the left wing with 16 to shoot. Defended by Kennedy. Steps back for 3 and the lead. It is no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Ouachita's Davion Bankston. And the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech with 13 minutes and 41 seconds to play. And the Wonder Boys leading 43-41.
Well, if somebody gets a 4-point lead, that'd be incredible.
Neither side has led by more than 5 all night long. And again, that 5-point lead was in the very early moments of the game for Ouachita when they led 7-2. Since then, it's been closer than that the rest of the way. Hall from 15 feet shoots and scores. 13:24 left, 13 points for Tony Hall. And there's a 4-point lead for Arkansas Tech at 45-41. And this is the largest lead that Arkansas Tech has had all night, a 4-point spread. Top of the key, Kane. Gives left side to Smith. Kendarius Smith drives the baseline and lays it in. 13:06 to go, and Ouachita needs Kendarius Smith to assert himself offensively over these final 13 minutes. He now has 8 points. He's 3 out of 4 from the field. It's 45-43 Tech. Feed from Binder to Gosnell. Layup good. Nico Gosnell with the finish after a fine post-entry feed by Kamani Binder.
Oh, that was a good feed.
47-43 Arkansas Tech. Quick answer for Ouachita. Layup up and good for Kendarius Smith. Smith felt like he was fouled on the layup try. Let the official know he felt that way and was then called for a technical foul. Coach Dennis Nutt of Ouachita not happy about the technical.
That was the second trip down that he mouthed a little bit.
And so Tony Hall will take the technical foul shot for Arkansas Tech with 12:39 to go. The bucket by Kendarius Smith cut the Arkansas Tech lead to 47-45. Now Hall to the free throw line where he's 2 out of 2 so far tonight. Make it 3 out of 3. As he makes the first one, he will have one more try. C.J. Mann will check in after this second free throw try. Hall's second try as he looks for his 15th point. It is good. And it's 49-45. The Wonder Boys rebuild their lead to 4 thanks to the Kendarius Smith technical foul. For Ouachita and for Smith, that is his third personal foul. And it's Justin Briley into the game now for Arkansas Tech, along with C.J. Mann, Cameron Kennedy, Nico Gosnell, and Kamani Binder. Those are the 5. Right wing Briley. Dribbles on the right side. 17 to shoot. Turns the corner. Gets into the lane. Kicks it out right wing for Binder. Kamani dribbles left. Throws it out to Mann. C.J. sidesteps the defender. Gives it back to Binder. Binder drives. Triple teamed. Kicks it out to Kennedy. Bounce pass back to Binder. Binder layup off the bottom of the backboard. No good. Rebound. Ouachita Baptist, and Nico Gosnell did a cartwheel out of there. Into the front court comes Bankston. Ahead it goes to Kane. He leaves it with the trailer Marvin Williams-Dunn. They reverse it right wing for Kendarius Smith. Smith guarded by Binder. Dumps it into the post for Bankston. Bankston with 18 to shoot. Diagonal pass for Kane. He gives to Koenig. Koenig's 15-footer from the left baseline is no good. And on the rebound,
that's 4 now.
Kendarius Smith pushes from behind, and Kelly's right. That is 4 fouls on Ouachita's Kendarius Smith. Well, now they say just 3 on Kendarius Smith. We must have had one wrong. We'll get that straightened out during the media timeout. 11 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the second half. Arkansas Tech 49, Ouachita Baptist 45. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. But we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
To clear up that little spot of confusion there before the under-12 media timeout, the official stats, Daniel Gallegos, our Director of Athletic Communications, went and checked with Pete Kelly with the official book, and they were able to confirm that it is just 3 personal fouls on Kendarius Smith, so that's the final tally on that. He's still got 2 to give before he is disqualified. Pass on the right wing for Binder. Binder drives the right baseline. Layup try no good. Tip try is good for Kamani Binder. 11:33 left, and the Binder tip in gives Arkansas Tech again its largest lead of the night, this time at 6 points, 51-45. Marvin Williams-Dunn with it in the front court for Ouachita. Top of the key for Bankston. Left-handed dribble drive cut off by Binder. Shovels it back out to Smith. Three-pointer good for Kendarius Smith. 11:11 to go, and just as we said Ouachita needed him to, Kendarius Smith is asserting himself offensively. He now has 13 points for the game, and of those 13 for Kendarius Smith, 10 of them have come here in the second half. Briley with the basketball for Arkansas Tech. Gets a pick from Nico Gosnell, I should say. Throws it out to C.J. Mann. Cross court to Binder, jab step, drives past Kane, layup is good, and a foul. Leon Koenig picks up the personal foul, and then a technical foul as the teams were separating.
Binder got the technical.
It was Koenig with his second personal foul, and now they will go down and shoot the technical foul shots as a result of the technical on Arkansas Tech. And
we're going to try to make sure they keep this game under control.
Kamani Binder picks up the first personal foul on the technical foul as he said something as he walked away from the other players on the floor.
A little bit of taunting.
Kendarius Smith will take the technical foul shots for Ouachita. His first try is no good. Smith's first trip to the free throw line tonight. He is an 83% free throw shooter on the year, which is 4th best in the Great American Conference. Second try forthcoming for Kendarius Smith. His second attempt is good. And with 10 minutes and 44 seconds remaining, it is now 53-49, a 4-point lead for Arkansas Tech. And at the free throw line, shooting one for the Wonder Boys, it'll be Kamani Binder. Binder's first trip to the free throw line tonight. He is 15 of 25, 75% at the line this year. His free throw, with 10:44 left, is on its way, and it is good. And now he will check out, replaced by B.J. Johnson. The Arkansas Tech lead is 5. It'll be Marvin Williams-Dunn to bring it into the front court for Ouachita. Gets a screen in the backcourt from Bankston. Man able to get through that and recovers defensively. Pass on the left wing for Kendarius Smith, guarded by B.J. Johnson. Cut off at the left elbow. Passes out right wing for Bankston. 16 to shoot. Bankston guarded by Gosnell. Picks up his dribble. Throws it out to Smith. Smith gives it left wing for D.J. Kane. Kane goes right. Now Kennedy takes him. 14-foot jumper on the way and no good for D.J. Kane, and B.J. Johnson skies for the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. 10 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Briley into the front court. 18-foot jumper. Back lip. No good. Rebound Ouachita. Quick shot right there. Into the front court comes Ouachita. Kendarius Smith at the controls. He pulls up for three. His quick shot goes in. And as we go under 10 minutes to play, the Kendarius Smith three-pointer has cut the Arkansas Tech lead to 54-52. And Smith now with 17 points on the night. 14 in the second half. Top of the key, B.J. Johnson. Passes in the low post intended for Gosnell, but it's stolen away by Davion Bankston. Bankston in transition, gives to Smith. Smith ahead to Kane. Kane into the lane, kicks it out. Three-pointer Williams-Dunn for the lead is good with 9 minutes and 31 seconds left. The three-pointer by Marvin Williams-Dunn has given Ouachita a 55-54 lead. A 6-0 run for the Tigers. They've made 5 of their last 7 field goal attempts. Drive by Briley. Throws it away. Coach Downey, the only Wonder Boy who could catch it as it was too tall for C.J. Mann. Briley out of control as he went into the lane. Tony Hall will check in. And checking out for Arkansas Tech, it'll be Justin Briley with 9 minutes and 13 seconds to go. So C.J. Mann, Tony Hall, Cameron Kennedy, Nico Gosnell, and B.J. Johnson are the 5 on the floor. And Marvin Williams-Dunn will bring it into the front court for Ouachita Baptist.
Cool them off here, get a stop.
Tigers with the ball on a 1-point lead. Drive by Bankston, stripped away and stolen by Cameron Kennedy. He gets an outlet pass ahead to C.J. Mann. Under 9 minutes to go. Hall for three, right corner, short, no good. Defensive rebound, Bankston. Outlet pass for Kendarius Smith. Johnson picks him up at midcourt. Smith across to Williams-Dunn for three. It is good again for Marvin Williams-Dunn. His second three-pointer in a row. Timeout, Arkansas Tech. 8 minutes and 44 seconds to play. It's Ouachita Baptist 58, Arkansas Tech 54. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
8 minutes and 44 seconds left in Russellville. Ouachita Baptist on a 9-0 run has taken a 58-54 lead over the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys. From a momentum standpoint, Arkansas Tech could stand for a bucket this trip down the floor. Man, bounce pass on the right wing for Tony Hall. Hall, guarded by Davion Bankston. Left-handed dribble drive, lost the handle. Stolen by Williams-Dunn. Ahead to Hobson. Madarius Hobson layup good in transition. 11 straight points for Ouachita. 8:25 to go, and the Tigers' lead is 6, 60-54. Ouachita has made 4 consecutive field goal tries. The Wonder Boys have turned it over 4 times in the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. This is the largest margin of the night in favor of Ouachita. Hall with it on the right wing, off the dribble, tries a three, it rims out, no good. Offensive rebound, C.J. Mann. Mann gets it back from Gosnell. Dribbles left, 17 to shoot. Mann and Johnson play catch at the top of the key. Hall receives a pass in the right corner. Left-handed dribble to the free throw line, gets all the way to the rim. Layup is going to be waved off on an offensive foul against Tony Hall. The senior from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, has been called for his 4th personal foul with 7 minutes and 51 seconds to go, and there's timeout on the floor. Ouachita Baptist 60, Arkansas Tech 54, back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Beltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Ouachita Baptist red hot in the second half, 12 out of 18 from the field, 67% since halftime, including 6 out of 8, 75% from beyond the arc. And that, coupled with the turnover bug biting the Wonder Boys, has allowed Ouachita to grab a 60-54 lead with 7:51 to go in this first round game in the Great American Conference Tournament. The winner gets Oklahoma Baptist on Wednesday night in the quarterfinals. The loser is done for the season.
Obviously need a stop here.
Kendarius Smith with the basketball. 14 of his 17 points have come in the second half. He tried to pass it on the right wing for Bankston. He got bumped a little bit, lost the ball out of bounds on the far sideline. Ouachita commits its 11th turnover of the night, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Cameron Kennedy gets it into B.J. Johnson. He hands it off to C.J. Mann, and here come the Wonder Boys down by 6 with 7:29 to play in the second half. Bounce pass inside the top of the key for B.J. Johnson. Johnson back out to Mann. He feeds it into the paint for Gosnell. Gosnell double teamed, and they tied it up. Marvin Williams-Dunn able to tie it up. The possession arrow favors Arkansas Tech, and so the Wonder Boys will throw it in from the baseline with 15 on the timer.
Don't need to put it on the ground that deep in.
Mann lobs it out deep on the right wing for Kamani Binder. Binder uses his dribble, hands it off to Mann on the Tech logo at midcourt. Mann guarded by Madarius Hobson. Goes right, picks up his dribble, 6 to shoot. Tries a handoff for Binder, and a moving screen set by C.J. Mann on that handoff. It is Mann's first personal foul, and it gives the basketball back to Ouachita on team foul number 4 this half on the Wonder Boys. Marvin Williams-Dunn into the front court. Marvin Williams-Dunn with 10 points here tonight, 2 away from matching his season and career high. Passes to the top of the key for Bankston, 18 to shoot. Kane with it now, gives to Williams-Dunn on the right wing. He dumps it into the post for Madarius Hobson. Hobson works on Kennedy, backs him down, spin move, fade away off the glass, short, no good. That ends a string of 4 consecutive made field goals for Ouachita. Gosnell got the defensive rebound, 6:43 to go. Wonder Boys down by 6. Kennedy with it, picks up his dribble, passes right wing for Johnson, 19 to shoot. BJ goes left. Gets left of the lane, cut off there by Hobson. Bounce pass into the post for Gosnell. He spins around Bankston, goes in for the layup, try, makes it, and draws a foul. A 3-point play opportunity for Nico Gosnell, and he will shoot one with 6:28 to go. The foul on Davion Bankston is his 3rd personal foul. And Gosnell to the free throw line, where he is 2 for 2 so far tonight. Nico seeks his 9th point of the night.
Good spin move by Nico.
Left Bankston standing flat-footed. The free throw try barely draws iron, and Ouachita gets the defensive rebound. 6:25 to go. Ouachita with the ball, and a 60-56 lead. A berth in the GAC tournament quarterfinals on the line. Left wing, Kendarius Smith, guarded by Kamani Binder. Jab step, passes in the corner for Kane. Kane guarded by B.J. Johnson. Now they give it left of the lane for Hobson. Hobson distributes for Williams-Dunn. Three-pointer is no good is good. It took a high bounce off the back iron and somehow came back down and through for Marvin Williams-Dunn, and that's a new career high for Williams-Dunn. 13 points and a 7-point lead for Ouachita, as Williams-Dunn has really hurt the Wonder Boys with his three-point shooting here in the second half. Now a deflection by Kane, but Binder able to save it for Tech. He gets to the rim and lays it in. 7 points for Kamani Binder. And with 5:42 to go, it's 63-58 Ouachita with the ball and a 5-point lead.
Need a stop.
Right wing Kendarius Smith guarded by Kamani Binder. Handoff for Davion Bankston. Back to Smith at the top of the key. Smith, 14 to shoot, gets by Gosnell, who had taken him on a switch, and a whistle and a pushing foul against Gosnell once he'd been beaten off the dribble. Wonder Boys got caught in a mismatch there. Good news is it's only the first foul on Gosnell, and only the 5th team foul, so no free throws yet for Ouachita. The Tigers are guilty of 7 team fouls here in the second half, so the Wonder Boys are in the bonus if and when they are fouled again. Kendarius Smith guarded by B.J. Johnson. 13 on the shot clock. Smith goes right. Johnson stays with him. Pass in the corner for Kane. Three-pointer good for D.J. Kane. Ouachita Baptist is 8 out of 10 from three-point range in the second half, and the Tigers lead 66-58 as we go under 5 minutes to play. Briley with it on the right wing. Defended by Williams-Dunn. Crossover dribble. Gets to the top of the key. Gives it up on the left wing for Binder. Kamani for three. It is good with 4:48 to go. Kamani Binder knocks down the three from the left wing, and the Wonder Boys are back within 5. Could really stand for a stop this trip down the floor. Ouachita has made 6 of its last 7 field goal tries. They're shooting 67% from the field in the second half and 50% for the game. Feed into the post for Hobson. Hobson double teams, passes out of it to Kane. On to Bankston, left corner three, not there this time. And on the rebound, a whistle and a foul, apparently against Ouachita Baptist. It'll be free throws on the other end for Arkansas Tech. Briley will be the shooter. The foul on Ouachita is on Marvin Williams-Dunn. He gets his first, team foul number 8. And Justin Briley, who is 1 out of 2 at the line tonight, and a 59% free throw shooter on the year, will be at the line for a 1-and-1 with 4:23 to go.
Try to get points while the clock is stopped.
Ouachita leading 66-61. The front end of the 1-and-1 for Briley is good. He earns a second opportunity with his 5th point of the night.
Always good when you can do that.
Chance here to make it a 1-possession game if he can get this second one in. The junior from Plano, Texas, got them both. And it's 66-63. A
1-possession
lead
game
for Ouachita. Into the front court, D.J. Kane, guarded by Binder, passes top of the key for Bankston. 21 on the shot clock, 4:13 left in regulation. Feed down low, off the glass, and good for Madarius Hobson. Hobson has 10 points. He becomes the 4th Tiger in double figures. 4:05 to play, 68-63 Ouachita. Top of the key, Briley. And a whistle and a hand check foul, the second on Marvin Williams-Dunn. Team foul number 9, and Briley will shoot another 1-and-1 when we come back. 3:58 to go in the first round of the GAC tournament. It's Ouachita Baptist 68 and Arkansas Tech 63. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time Best of the Best in the River Valley. They earn this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
KCJC Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Ouachita Baptist shot just 38% from the field in the first half, but they are 65% on their field goal attempts in the second half, including 8 out of 11, 73% from three-point range. And as a result, the Tigers lead by 5. Briley at the free throw line after the under 4 media timeout. He makes another free throw. That's 3 in a row for Justin.
It's good that we can score with the clock stopped.
Another try forthcoming as it becomes very quiet. Here at Tucker Coliseum, the second one does not get a friendly roll off the front iron, and Ouachita Baptist with the defensive rebound. 3:55 to go. Tigers with the ball and a 68-64 lead. Left wing Kane gives top of the key for Bankston across to Williams Dunn, guarded by Briley. Williams Dunn uses his dribble, passes on the right wing for Kane. Kane looks into the post, gives it to Hobson. Hobson spins, fadeaway jumper from 12 off the window, and no good for Madarius Hobson. Kamani Binder has the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys have a 29-22 rebounding edge here tonight. Right wing Briley trying to hand it off to B.J. Johnson, finally able to do so after some excellent defense by Kendarius Smith. Briley with, or should say Binder with it now, passes to Briley, back to Binder on the right wing. Kamani drives, gets into the lane, lost the handle, loose ball saved by Kennedy. Kennedy zips it back to Binder on the left baseline. 4 to shoot. Kamani will have to make a play. Steps back for 3. It is short, no good. Rebound, Cameron Kennedy. Offensive rebound for Kennedy. And he throws it out front for Justin Briley. The Wonder Boys will reset offensively, down by 4 with 2:54 to play in the first round of the GAC tournament. Drive by Briley, 15-foot jumper is good for Justin Briley. He has 9 points, 2:48 to go, and the Wonder Boys are back within 2. Briley has scored the last 5 points for Arkansas Tech.
Get down there, slap the floor, play some defense now.
Wonder Boys down by 2. A berth in the GAC tournament quarterfinals on the line. Oklahoma Baptist awaits the winner. Bankston throws it out to Kane. Three-pointer on the way. Air ball. Defensive rebound by Nico Gosnell of Arkansas Tech. Ahead to Justin Briley. Briley into the front court. Briley goes right. Stops at the right elbow. His pass is intercepted by Madarius Hobson. Hobson goes the length of the floor. Turnovers have been the Wonder Boys' greatest flaw this year, and at the worst possible moment, they jump up and bite them again. Hobson with the layup. Timeout is taken. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Ouachita leads 70-66. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful. But the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second half. Ouachita Baptist 70, Arkansas Tech 66. The Tigers have 1 timeout left. The Wonder Boys have 2. The next Ouachita foul will put Arkansas Tech into the double bonus. The Wonder Boys still have a foul to give before they put Ouachita into the 1-and-1. If the possession arrow becomes a factor, it will favor the Tigers. Cameron Kennedy, Justin Briley, B.J. Johnson, Kamani Binder, and Nico Gosnell are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys down by 4, need a bucket. Briley with the top of the key, bounce pass at the high post for Binder. Binder guarded by Williams Dunn, kicks it out to Kennedy. Cameron dribbles left, gives it to Briley. Briley between the legs dribble, looks to drive, cut off by Hobson, throws it out to Binder. Binder dribbles into the paint, bounce pass for Gosnell, out to Kennedy. Cameron for 3, it is short, no good. Rebound, fought for, tipped toward the far sideline. It goes out of bounds, and the last team to touch it was wearing black. It is off of Ouachita Baptist, and the basketball stays with Arkansas Tech with 1 minute and 42 seconds to go. Ouachita leading 70-66. The shot clock is at 20.
Good open shot by Kennedy, just didn't drop.
Looks like B.J. Johnson will be called on to make this inbound pass for Arkansas Tech. He takes the basketball from the official. Looking, gives at the top of the key for Justin Briley. Briley, guarded by D.J. Kane. Wants Binder to come out and take the basketball. He does. They play catch. 13 on the shot clock. Briley with it now. Wants to drive on Kane. Gets to the free throw line. Gets into the lane. Gets to the rim. Feeds Gosnell, but it was stolen away on the little pass in the paint. Stolen away by D.J. Kane. Arkansas Tech commits its 19th turnover of the game, 11 of which have come in the second half. And then Briley in the front court for Ouachita reaches in and commits the foul. It is Briley's first, team's sixth, so no free throws yet for Ouachita. And Ouachita will throw it in from the near sideline with 1:18 to go, and the Tigers leading 70-66.
No doubt you need a stop here.
Inbound pass for DJ Kane. Gives right wing to Kendarius Smith. Smith to Bankston. Bankston, guarded by Gosnell, drives the right side of the paint and throws it away. He was trying to find Hobson going down the right baseline, but the pass was off target. Tony Hall with 4 fouls is back in the game for Arkansas Tech, replacing B.J. Johnson. Coach Downey calls the play from the sideline, and now Cameron Kennedy, Justin Briley, Tony Hall, Nico Gosnell, and Kamani Binder will look to execute it. 1 minute and 9 seconds left. Ouachita leads 70-66. The loser is done for the year. Briley with it on the baseline, out to Binder, gets a look at 3, it is short, no good. Rebound Gosnell. Gosnell put back try is good, and a foul with 58.4 seconds left. Gosnell will go to the free throw line with a chance to draw the Wonder Boys within a single point of the lead. The foul is on Madarius Hobson. He gets his first. Team foul number 10. Gosnell to the line where he is 2 out of 3 tonight. He has 10 points on the evening. He'd love to get his 11th right here. It is on its way. It is good. And with 58.4 seconds left, the Wonder Boys are back within 1 of the lead. B.J. Johnson is in. Cameron Kennedy is out.
Well, no doubt if you give up a point, make sure it's a 2-pointer.
Ouachita Baptist 70, Arkansas Tech 69. Under a minute to go. A thriller in the opening round of the GAC tournament in Russellville. Kendarius Smith passes top of the key for Bankston. Now Williams Dunn makes a catch. Back to Bankston. 17 on the shot clock. 44 seconds left in regulation. Ouachita with the ball up by 1. What crowd was allowed in the building chanting defense with 8 on the shot clock? Bankston will go one-on-one against Gosnell. Drives, dishes for Hobson. Hobson was fouled with 3 on the shot clock and 30.5 seconds left in the game. Pushed from behind as he received the pass by Kamani Binder. It is Binder's second. It is team foul number 7, and this will be a 1-and-1. They correctly rule that it was not in the act of shooting. And so it'll be a 1-and-1 for Madarius Hobson. That could be a critical point if Hobson misses the first one.
See what happens here.
Hobson is a 70% free throw shooter on the year. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Cameron Kennedy in for Arkansas Tech, replacing B.J. Johnson. The Wonder Boys have 2 timeouts. Ouachita has 1. It's a 1-and-1 for Madarius Hobson. The front end is on its way, and it is no good. Rebound, Tony Hall. The Wonder Boys have it. The shot clock and the game clock are identical, and the Wonder Boys can hold for the final shot if they so like. Down by 1. 21 seconds left. Briley with it on the Tech logo at midcourt. Gives to Kennedy at the high post. 17 seconds left. Kennedy gives it out to Hall. Tony dribbles left. 13 seconds left. Wonder Boys down by 1. First round of the GAC tournament. Hall pulls up. 18-foot jumper is no good. Defensive rebound, Davion Bankston, and the Wonder Boys must foul him with 3.5 seconds remaining. Tony Hall got a great look at an 18-footer from right of center at the top of the key. Nobody you'd rather have take that shot. It just didn't go in. And now Ouachita to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1 with 3.5 seconds left.
Even if they had called a jump ball, favor was for Ouachita.
Tigers call timeout. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
3.5 seconds left. Ouachita Baptist 70, Arkansas Tech 69. And the Tigers will be at the free throw line following the timeout. Ouachita will be out of timeouts after this. Arkansas Tech still has 2 left. C.J. Mann has checked into the game for some extra three-point shooting here, anticipating the fact that Ouachita's Davion Bankston will make both of these free throws. It is going to be a 1-and-1, though. Bankston is a 63% free throw shooter on the year, and this will be his first trip to the free throw line tonight. It is a 1-and-1 for Bankston.
Wonder Boys do have a timeout if they need it.
Bankston toes the line. His side up by 1 with 3.5 seconds left. The front end is no good. Defensive rebound, Tony Hall, and the Wonder Boys immediately call timeout. 2.8 seconds left. Wonder Boys down by 1. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Well, it all comes down to this, a season of basketball for both of these teams, 3.2 seconds remaining. Ouachita Baptist 70, Arkansas Tech 69. After reviewing the replay monitor, the officials have determined that there are 3.2 seconds left, so they put an extra 0.4 of a second back on the clock for Arkansas Tech. And the Wonder Boys will have 3.2 seconds to go the length of the floor in this same situation on Saturday. Although it was down by 2 then, the Wonder Boys were able to execute on the final play and force overtime. If they can execute similarly here, then the Wonder Boys will win the game and go to Shawnee on Wednesday night. If they do not, then Arkansas Tech's season will be over. Here we go. 3.2 seconds left. Ouachita leads 70-69. Cameron Kennedy will make the inbounds pass. Here comes C.J. Mann. It goes instead to Briley. Briley into the front court. Briley goes to the right wing, puts it up at the buzzer. It is short, no good, and the Arkansas Tech men's basketball season is over. The final score tonight in the first round of the GAC tournament is Ouachita Baptist 70 and Arkansas Tech 69. Back in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. Well, we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Autoplex here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville following a 70-69 Ouachita Baptist victory in the first round of the Great American Conference Tournament. We are joined by Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech. And, Coach, it's really easy to point out where this one went wrong. About midway through the second half, there was a span of 2 minutes and 52 seconds where he had 5 turnovers. In those 3 minutes, basically, it fueled an 11-0 run for Ouachita. And it's kind of symptomatic of the way the year went. This group of guys was capable of playing well enough to beat anybody in this league for 32, sometimes 34, sometimes 36 minutes. But there's always been that, or not always, on some nights there's been that one little stretch that's cost you on the nights when you've lost. And tonight that was that stretch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the epitome of what we've been. You're exactly right. It started with the technical foul. We got an and one up 5 and all the momentum, and we get a technical. Just not very smart, not very mature, and that's where we haven't been very good this year. We haven't been very mature. And then it's fueled their run. They got to go to the free throw line, their best player, and make a free throw, and then he comes down and hits a shot, and then we just turn it over and turn it over. Guys, I don't know what. It's just the epitome of our – we didn't execute tonight. I'm calling something, and our guys are trying to run something else. It's just been who we are this year, and it's really frustrating, but it's the off season now, so we gotta figure it out and get some players and get better in the spring.
What are the priorities right now as you look ahead to what you can achieve between now and when the next group of Wonder Boys assembles in August?
Leadership. We got to get some leadership. I think we need some help in the post. I think Nico really came on late in the year, but he needs some help down there, just with some big bodies that are athletic. Probably need a combo guard that can play the point. We need some leadership at the point guard spot too, so we'd like to get an older guy, maybe a transfer that can play the point. And, we're just evaluate who all's coming back after, everybody's got a year back, so who's coming back, who will have back, all that stuff. So, but priorities are probably some leadership at the guard spot, someone that can play the 1 and the 2. Probably a big, and then we've got some wings we think on the horn already. So we've got to get tougher. We got to get We got to get guys that are completely bought in, that are bought into what we're trying to do and what I'm trying to do, and guys that can, let me coach them. I think that was a problem tonight. I got on some guys, and they just, they don't know that. You would think 19, 20 games in, whatever we are, that guys would be used to me by now, but we got some that just aren't and don't handle me very well. So we'll get better. We did some pretty good things this year. Gave a lot of games like this away. Free throws, turnovers. I mean, it's a 2-point game, and we run something and we throw it to them and let them lay it in on the other end. I mean, that can't happen. It just can't happen. And ends up losing you the game. You lose by 1 point. And you can go back to a bunch of different things, but you got to be able to take care of the ball in crunch time, and we just not tough enough to do that right now. So we've got to get better.
Well, we've seen this movie before. You have rebuilt this men's basketball program at Arkansas Tech once. I think everybody that lived through that understands what you inherited then. They understand what you inherited now. The one thing that I want to really thank you for and what you were able to achieve with this basketball team, one of the things you were able to achieve with this basketball team this season is, for the most part, you were able to really re-implement a culture of guarding folks.
Yeah.
There was a recommitment to defense here. That had to get fixed. That was among the key reasons that Arkansas Tech brought you home, was to get this thing fixed defensively. And the improvement that we saw on that end of the floor, along with some of the promise that we saw from C.J. Mann. When I watched C.J. this year, it was like going back in time. And I try not to make too many comparisons to the first era because that was a different time and this is a different group of guys. But when I look out there at C.J. Mann and I see some of the things he did as a freshman, it's like going back in time to watch Brandon Friedel in some ways in terms of those moments of brilliance mixed with those moments of being a freshman. And CJ and BJ Johnson, who was spectacular here tonight defensively, those are two cornerstones you can build on.
Yeah, two freshmen that we really like that we'll have around for 4 more years, both of them. You're right. We did build some things. We do have a culture, I think, of guarding people, and I think we did defend. We had some times this year, like offensively, where we'd break down, where we didn't defend as well in spurts. But for the most part, I think we did defend pretty well this year. And it's different circumstances than it was 14 years ago, individually, program-wise. A lot of different things going on, but mark my word, we'll turn this around.
We'll be looking forward to it, Coach.
I appreciate it, and want to say one other thing too. I always give glory to God. I give glory to God, even in the bad, even in the losses. It's His glory, and even though I don't always deserve it, it's His glory.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
That is Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University, following a 70-69 loss tonight to Ouachita Baptist in the first round of the Great American Conference Tournament. The Wonder Boys end their season with a record of 7-11, and Ouachita Baptist will go on to face Oklahoma Baptist in the quarterfinal round, and Kelly will get us an update on all of that in just a few minutes. For now, let's take a look at the final numbers from this one, as Ouachita Baptist was 27 of 55 from the field overall, 49%, including 16 of 26, 62% in the second half. They made 8 out of 12 from three-point range in the second half. That is 67%, and that, coupled with the Wonder Boys' turnovers, was just too much for Arkansas Tech to overcome here tonight. Ouachita overall for the game was 13 of 25 from beyond the arc, 52%. The Tigers came in as categorically the worst three-point shooting team in the conference, and they were the opposite of that tonight. 13 of 25, 52% from beyond the arc, just totally uncharacteristic of the Tigers. But tip your hat to them. They hit a lot of shots, a lot of them well guarded. 3 of 7 at the free throw line tonight for Ouachita, 43%. Arkansas Tech, 22 of 47 from the field, 47%. The Wonder Boys, 9 out of 23, 39% from three-point range. And Arkansas Tech was 16 of 21 at the free throw line. That is 76%. The Wonder Boys out-rebounded them, didn't just out-rebounded them, dominated them on the glass. A 35-23 rebounding edge here tonight for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys had 13 assists and 19 turnovers, and Ouachita Baptist had 19 assists and 12 turnovers. So pretty much an opposite assist-to-turnover ratio for the two teams, and that was clearly another big factor in this game. Individual leaders first for Ouachita Baptist. The Tigers put 4 in double figures, led by Kendarius Smith, who scored 14 of his 17 points in the second half. He was 6 out of 7 from the field and 4 out of 5 from three-point range. 13 points tonight, a new career high for Marvin Williams-Dunn. Madarius Hobson had 12 points for Ouachita and 11 points for Leon Kulinik, 6 points for Davion Bankston. Alex Scariolo had 5 points for the Tigers, and then Kobe Dunlap and DJ Kane with 3 points apiece. Arkansas Tech was led tonight by one of its seniors, Tony Hall, with 15 points and 3 rebounds in what could be his final game as a Wonder Boy. The Wonder Boys did not have a Senior Day ceremony on Saturday, leaving question as to whether or not any or all or some of these seniors for the Wonder Boys will take advantage of the extra year of eligibility afforded by the NCAA as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. And so we'll just have to wait and see who all returns among those seniors going into next year. 11 points for Nico Gosnell tonight, 10 points apiece for Kamani Binder and Kevin Howard. Cameron Kennedy had 9 points for Arkansas Tech, as did Justin Briley. C.J. Mann had 3 points this evening and 2 points and 5 rebounds for B.J. Johnson as Ouachita Baptist wins it by a final score of 70-69. And we turn it over to Kelly Davis for a look at what else is happening in the GAC tournament.
Thank you, Sam. That was definitely the most exciting game of the evening because your other finals were not so close. Henderson State, 96. Harding, 74. It was Southeast Oklahoma, 82. Southwest Oklahoma, 56. And East Central just ended their game with an 81-56 win over Northwest Oklahoma. So all your quarterfinals are set. On the women's side of the bracket, your Golden Suns will be here Wednesday night to take on East Central. It is Southeast Oklahoma State entertaining Harding University. Henderson State will take on Southern Nazarene in Arkadelphia. And it is Southwest Oklahoma State who will be playing Ouachita Baptist. On the men's side, you have Oklahoma Baptist playing Ouachita Baptist. Southeast or Southern Arkansas will be hosting East Central Oklahoma. And it was UA Monticello. They will be host to Southeast Oklahoma State. And Henderson State will travel to Southern Nazarene. Those are your quarterfinal games, and all those will be on Wednesday. So there's only one important game, though, really on Wednesday, and that's right here in Tucker Coliseum.
We will talk more about that in just a moment. For now, following a 70-69 win for Ouachita Baptist, we want to send along special thanks to the Athletics Communications offices at both of these institutions of higher learning. Thomas Donley, the Director of Athletics Communications at Ouachita Baptist. Y'all do your best to hang on to Thomas down there at Ouachita. He is doing a really, really good job of doing some things that have not been done in Athletics Communications at Ouachita Baptist in a long time. Thank you, Thomas Donley, for the job that you're doing at Ouachita and all the numbers and information that you're putting out, as well as, of course, Daniel Gallegos, the outstanding Director of Athletics Communications here at Arkansas Tech, and his tremendous staff, as well as Eric Moyer and everybody at the Great American Conference office. We thank Mr. Stephen Berry, who did a great job, as always, as our chief studio engineer. We thank the sponsors who make it possible, and thanks to you for listening as the Wonder Boys season comes to an end tonight with a record of 7-11. The Wonder Boys fall in the GAC tournament first round, 70-69, and that means that henceforth, for the remainder of this basketball season, it'll be our sunshine, our only sunshine. The Golden Suns, the last team standing for Arkansas Tech basketball, and the top-seeded Golden Suns, the GAC Eastern Division champions, their 26th conference championship in 44 years of intercollegiate women's basketball at Arkansas Tech, and the Golden Suns will look to add to their outstanding 13-1 season when they begin their portion of the Great American Conference tournament at 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday, as the Golden Suns will host the East Central University Tigers in the quarterfinals of the GAC tournament. That's Wednesday night at 5:30 from here at Tucker Coliseum on KCJC 102.3 FM and ArkansasTechSports.com. Until then, for my broadcast partner, Kelly Davis, I'm Sam Streisner, reminding you that Jerry says, fight on. So long, everybody.
Your River Valley radio broadcast of